Okay, I'm air source left. You already got the radar in standby. I'm waiting on the probe.
Stay firm. Now, we won't drop the probe until after we've talked to the tanker and they clear us to pre-contact. There's no need to add excess drag.
Yep, I got you. Hey, did they change the speed on the tank? Are we still looking at 300, 350?
I think it's like 280 indicated now.
Cap.
I wish I could put down an actual visor. That sun glare sometimes pisses me off.
Alright, he's in back more.
2. Now, he shouldn't have done that until he was in the observation area.
I got you.
Hey, you know you shouldn't have done that until you were settled in the observation area, right?
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Do as I say, not as he does.
Copy.
Is he even going to move over to the left and start in the observation area? Is he just going to drive it straight on in?
I got nothing. I've been giving him room out here to slide over. I assumed he would.
It looks like he's going to drive it straight on. Well, maybe now he's drifting over. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. Yeah, it looks like now he's opening up a gap. Or is he going back in on it? And he's going straight in. Well, for the purpose of proper training, we'll move into the observation area. We'll get nice and stable. And then I'll call out to the tanker.
Yep, copy that.
Oh, maybe he is going observation. All right, we want to move up a little bit more. We basically want to be looking down the wing edge.
Return free contact.
Copy.
Ready, free contact. Cleared contact.
All right, looking good. Feeling good and stable. You want me to go ahead and call it?
We filling
Yeah,
them
that
up all
works.
the way, right?
Say again.
Are we filling them up all the way?
Whatever you want, we can do that. I want to see how long he can stay on the basket. He's been having some issues. I'm gonna try to work it out with him here.
Copy.
Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
I'm going underneath and over, right?
Stand by. He didn't respond to me.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
Did I break it?
No, I don't think you did.
Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
Well, what the fuck?
I'm gonna come back over to the left, get out of his unplugs. Maybe it'll let us get that left basket.
Return
I
free
got some rubber banding going on here.
Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
Was he not talking to you?
Yeah, not at all.
Sure you're on button 7?
No, yeah, I can hear him talking to you.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Return pre-contact.
Switch your radio to button 7 and let me see if I can talk to him.
Okay, I'm up.
Alright, let's try this.
Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin. Abort rejoin.
Alright, go ahead and put yours back to button 1. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this tanker. Stand by, let me try this now that you're off of the tanker.
Marco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
Stand by 1.
You sure you're on AM?
Oh yeah. And I've tried it on both just to make sure.
Huh. You sure your preset is correct?
Do what?
Your preset, you sure the preset for that aircraft is correct?
Yeah, I already checked it. Alright, let me try something here.
Texaco, Pontiac 1-1. Request rejoin.
Yep, not even Texaco's talking to us.
Nobody likes us. Can we try it from up here?
Yeah, give it a shot. Standby 1. We're gonna come off this comm for a second.
Pontiac 1-1. Request
Well, hold
rejoin.
on, standby. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
What was it? What was it, Rat?
He did it on his. He did it from my radio, but he did the command and it worked.
Ready, recontact.
Well, that kind of makes sense. He's the pilot. I mean, are you going all the way up to? Are you going up to 16 or are you going up to 20?
What did you top out at?
I topped out at 16, but I can always hook on the other wing and get more gas if you want.
It don't matter. We can do 16. All right, go ahead and move on up, nice and steady. Keep moving on up, easy with it. Now notice how as you load the gas, take the gas off, the nose pitches. That's what I said. Is you're going to be doing a lot of your adjustment with the trim and the vertical and that throttle. It's going to be a little ballet work.
Ready, recontact.
Oh, you have to get up a little bit more, I'm sure.
Return pre-contact.
Yeah, keep pushing it up. We got to get up within a nice little range, and we got to be stable. So we got to have a pretty good airspeed locked in, not moving all around. That's when they'll give us the hose. All right, try asking now.
Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact.
Yeah, a little bit more up.
Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact.
Okay, I can take over that. So you just fly the plane. Get nice and steady, easy, easy.
Ready, recontact. Cleared contact.
All right, let the hose come out. Don't try to stab it in yet. Easy, easy, down just a little bit. Yeah, make sure you don't cross center. All right, hose is out. Little movements. Anticipate what the plane's gonna do. Try to be ahead of it. Easy. Don't. Yep.
Return pre-contact.
All right, it's gonna pull the hose back in. Get nice and stable behind it again. I'll get the hose back out. Up just a little bit. There you go.
Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact.
Now we have to move up just a little bit closer. You definitely want to stay below that wing line or else you'll get buffeted real hard.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, I don't know if you're touching the rudder, but you shouldn't be using the rudder at all at this point.
Okay. I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, it looked like your nose was slipping a little bit. That's why I kind of thought that. Yeah, so the only thing you want to use your feet for right now is wiggling your toes. If you feel like you're stressed, if you feel like you're gripping the stick too tight, just relax and wiggle your toes. It really works. Yeah, so just using pitch and roll and the trim, anticipate the aircraft, no yaw, just real easy movements.
Ready, recontact. Clear contact.
Let the hose drift out. Good. Make sure you don't fall too far back. Push the speed back up. There you go. All right. No rudder. Easy inputs. Come left. Easy. No, a little bit more left. There you go. A little too much left. And don't chase after it. That's how that PIO starts. If you find yourself too far below it, rather than climbing up, just kind of back off and drift back up into position. Easy with it. Ooh, no, don't chase it, don't chase it. Just kind of back off just a shade. There you go. Come back in and try to capture it. Easy, little movement. So just a slight drift to the right. Since you see you need to come right, just a real slight drift. Oh, too much of a drift. Easy, easy, easy. All right. So reset yourself for the sight picture. If you see you're above it or below it, just do slow drifts to bring it in. There you go. Yeah, we'll go. Easy. Now, when you get within that last foot or a half a foot, you're going to give it a little bit more gas. You're almost going to like just drive it home, but you're not going to punch the gas. So like you'll jump up maybe 3 or 4 feet and then you kind of pull back on the gas. And then you're in a nice stable position. Because once you get within that last foot, your mind starts playing with you. And it's best to just kind of just jump back into just jump it into the hose and be done with it. But it's like I said, it's not a major push on the throttle. Watch out now. You're getting close to the tail. Easy, easy, easy. She should be rolling out of this turn here real soon. We're 7.0 on the fuel. We're still good. A little bit of up trim, notch or two, and then a little bit of down trim. Easy, easy. Don't overshoot it. It's all right. Go ahead and get stable again. You had one real good approach, looked like you almost had it. You just didn't stab it in. Just do what you did that one time. Bring us up a little bit more. And in a little closer and up a little bit more. All right, good position, a little higher. There you go.
Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact.
Yeah, you need to be a little bit higher.
Ready, recontact. Clear contact.
All right, again, let it stream out and then just slowly move up. Wiggle your toes. Yeah, easy, easy, easy. Try to get yourself on the vertical as best as possible, and then the left and right, you can kind of make the corrections as you come in. Coming up from below like that can really mess with the angle.
So right about here.
Up a little bit more. I mean, you almost want the basket just kind of above the probe line as you come in. Because at that last moment when you give it that little bit of gas, the nose is going to want to pick up just that extra shade. So if you ever watch my replays of my videos, I always come in with the basket usually just a shade above the probe.
I gotcha.
Slow movements. You just want to creep into position. Tankers entering the turn. Another little visual reference point you can use is try to keep the pod, the refueling pod itself, basically on the center of your oh shit handle.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I look at the basket, but I've noticed with most of my approaches that pod's usually right there around that handle as I'm coming in.
Return free contact.
No, just get stable. I'll get the hose back up.
Ready, recontact. Cleared contact.
All right, hose is all the way out. Oh, don't chase it. Don't cross center.
Yeah, I think I'm just getting worse, man.
Okay, so get back in position, and this time just kind of like,
Free contact.
yeah, I'll get the hose back out once we're settled in. But right before you move in, again, do the wiggle the toes, let go of the stick and the throttle, just kind of flex your hands for a second, and then just kind of like try to empty your thoughts and just creep back into position. Oop. We'll give it one. Oh.
Yeah, we still good on gas to get home or no?
Oh yeah, we got 6.3. Go ahead and move up a bit more. Most important part is don't let it get into your head and start messing with you, because that's when your performance quickly deteriorates.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just a little bit more.
Ready, recontact. Return free contact.
Faster. Up a little bit more.
Ready, recontact. Return free contact.
Ship's probably ready to kill me right now.
Up a little bit more. Keep coming up, looking good. A little bit more. Push it up about another 40 feet.
Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact. Ready, recontact. Cleared contact.
Fuel state 6.0. Easy on the inputs, easy, easy, easy. Going up through the wash.
How much time we got before we gotta roll back?
Let's see here. Fuel calculations. Got about another 1,100 pounds. We should be okay.
Break away, break away, break away.
Did I do that?
Yeah, I think it was for whatever reason it
Return pre-contact.
thought you were connected for some reason.
You know what? Let's just call it and head back. I'm only getting more frazzled at this point, to be honest.
Abort rejoin.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and bring in the probe, kick on your airflow. Lead, we're going to go ahead and knock it off for this one. We're going to configure up and get back on your right side.
Alright, do we need to head back to Katasi?
A firm.
Roger that. Yeah, man, refueling in the F-14's hard.
Oh yeah, I'm loving life right now.
Hey man, look, it took me a couple months to get it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna need a lot more practice.
But once you get it, it starts to seem kinda almost easy.
I can't wait till I get to that point.
You'll get there.
I got Kataisi 99 miles, 240. Lead, I got Kataisi 240, 97 miles. Our state's 5.3, so let's try to keep our flow rate at least 4 or less.
Copy that. Coming right. I mean left, coming left. Going wing sweep auto.
If you could, try to keep that flow rate around the 3,000 to 3,500 range. I just want to make sure we got enough in case we need to do something.
Check.
Alright, I got home base shackled on the TID, 88.6 miles, 242 on the course.
Copy, thanks.
Now, of course, that's to our parking spot where we started, not the TACAN.
Of course.
Gotta have accurate data for where you parked.
Well, I hope you remember where it was, because I don't.
I got it on the TID, man. I get it within 1/100th of a mile.
I think I scared him. So I get that I'm making really big adjustments, and I'm trying to figure out a way to dampen that out, but I just don't feel like I have enough fine control in my stick.
Do you have dead zones and curves?
I do. I've got a really small dead zone, and I've kind of pulled out the curves, but I'm still trying to get used to this warbird stick. Boomer recommended that I have zero curve on there, and I kicked it back to that, but I don't know if I'm going the right direction or not.
Yeah, I have zero curve as well. With the Tomcat, that curve can really hinder you.
I guess I just need to get more practice and get used to this setup.
Yeah, it's what it sounds like. Because, like I said, you had one approach where you almost got in the basket. It was so close. And as soon as you came to a halt on your forward momentum, that's when you started oscillating. And then from that point on, you had a constant little oscillation issue going on. So it's definitely overcorrections.
Okay.
I can show you what it looked like here from the back seat. I've been recording.
All right, I'm gonna take us down 10,000 feet.
2, affirm, 10,000 feet.
Yeah, were you recording it by any chance, or?
Oh yeah, I'm still am.
Hot damn.
Passing through 20.
Reset altimeter 3007.
Check.
2, you may have first dibs at landing when we get ready. I had to dump fuel.
Copy that.
Does that mean we're going to bring him into the break or no?
I think that means he's gonna hold. Where you going? Lead, where are you gonna dump that fuel at?
Probably here in the next minute or so. I'll probably start dumping here in the next minute or so.
Okay, do you want us to just go ahead and move on ahead of you?
You can if you want.
Alright, we'll go ahead and separate out here.
Check.
Gunfighter 107 is free and clear. Alright, we're at 31 miles. Well, you're the fucking aviator up there. Do you want to do a left downwind, or you want to go around and come in for a straight in?
We can do the left downwind.
All right, left downwind it will be. Let's see here. Runway heading 068.
You cut out. Say that again.
Runway heading 068.
Cap.
Kentucky traffic, Gunfighter 107 is type F14, 20 miles to the east, inbound, left downwind, runway 08.
So for you, when do you start letting down?
Altitude-wise?
Yep.
Oh, at this altitude, I'd already be coming down. We're at what, 19?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'd go ahead and bring her down 4,000, 5,000 foot descent rate. We basically want to be shackling that downwind, let's see here, at about 1,500 feet, I'd say.
Okay, copy. Yeah, we were at 9. Or 10, sorry. Not 19.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that one was kind of moving. So, yeah, you can go ahead and do about a 4,000 foot descent rate. We should be okay at that point.
I gotcha.
$6,500. Field in sight, 11 o'clock. Coming through 5,500.
Got it on the nose.
Tassie, Gunfighter 100, single F-14. Requesting landing clearance on runway 08 for left-hand overhead.
He's going for the overhead.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. We're just going to do a standard downwind base final, or are we going to come back around?
Oh, we can do a standard downwind. That's what we announced, so we'll go ahead and do that.
That works.
All right, coming through 2,000. Airspeed 300.
107, advisement down.
Tice traffic, Gunfighter 107 is entering downwind, left downwind.
Gears coming.
That's going to be an awfully tight turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in close.
That's all right. It's a Tomcat. DLC's up. Flaps are down. Boards are out. Looking good. Altitude 1450. Speed 160.
I'm going to extend out a little bit.
It's your aircraft. Speed 140, altitude 1300. $1,200, $150. $1,100, $150.
100, holding overhead, Angel still.
Gunfighter 107 on final. 700. 600.
100, setting a pre-initial.
500. 400, looking good. A little high. Speed's now 140, 300. Looking good. 135, 200, 150, 100. Ooh. Our barometric was off by 100.
Helps if my button works. Okay, now I got it. All right, wings are coming back.
Hey, firm, sweeping back. Ticey ground, gunfighter 107 is clear of the active.
100 initial.
Sorry about that, foot slipped.
No worries.
Just trying not to make you motion sick back there.
No, that won't happen.
Okay, so talk to me about shutdown. I've never really been told what we do as far as what our procedures are going to be or any of that.
Okay, give me a moment here to get a few things down on my end.
Copy. Tomcat in the brake. Man, it is fun to watch that thing in the pattern.
Oh yeah, it is. Big old sexy thing.
Okay, brake set.
All right, so what I do is I do a wash from right to left. So the first thing I'm gonna do, let me stand up so I can kind of see what we're looking at here. All right, you see that covered switch just to the left of your light panel?
The hydraulic switch?
The emergency power switch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, flip that cover up and flip that switch back.
Okay.
So what that does is now when we power down the jet, the emergency power won't kick on.
Copy.
From there, I start going ahead and turning off any lights I don't need at this point.
Got it.
HUD power, VDI, and HSI all off.
Copy.
Reset HUD to takeoff mode.
Check.
Let's see, so we've gone up that side. Now, radar altimeter off and barometric pressure back to standby, which it'll, if you forget to do that, the minute you power down the plane, it automatically goes back to standby.
Got it.
Roll stability assists off.
Check.
Radio off.
Check.
TACAN and oxygen off.
Check.
Now, if you want to do cool style points and make it look like in the movie The Final Countdown, you'll open the canopy as you're powering down the engines.
Let me see what I can do here.
Like, I know on my keyboard exactly where my thing is, yeah, and then click, click, yep, there it is, sexy style. Now you look like you're in the movies. Good job, dude.
Appreciate it.
So a little work at the tanker, obviously. Let me stop my recording here because that's probably eating up gigs of data.